Favourable. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Mataji. Pranam Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Favourable.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
We'll start in a few minutes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Favourable.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Favourable.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Welcome everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. हरे कृष्ण माताजी दंडवत।
कैसी है माता जी आप?
Hare Krishna, everyone. We're so happy to have all of you here and welcome to the Purusottama Challenge. We're so happy to have you. We have over 3,500 of you joining this Purusottama Challenge. So we know that Krishna must be so happy with all of you for taking this challenge to come closer to him. And did you know that when we take one step towards Krishna, Krishna takes 10 steps towards us? Because that's how much Krishna loves us, and he's so excited to come close to us as well. So we're so proud of you for taking this important step in your spiritual life, and you're going to get 1,000 times benefit, even more than 1,000 times. You're going to get so many blessings. So yeah, we're so happy that you're here. And I just want to inform everyone that this Sangas will be being recorded. And also these Sangas are especially for children. We designed them for the kids, but anyone else is also welcome to join, because I know we have lots of adults in the Purusottama Challenge as well. So I just wanted to share that. So today is day 2 of our Purusottama Challenge. So I hope you started really strong yesterday and had lots of fun and feel very spiritually uplifted. So can I get a reaction from all of you or an emoji on the chat about how did it go yesterday? You can put a love heart or a smiley face or a thumbs up. Wow, okay, I see that we have so many, it went so well for so many people. We got so many hearts and smiley faces. So I can see that it went really, really well for everyone. So I just want to inspire you to keep going. It's only 30 days of effort for a huge amount of blessings. Okay, now I just wanted to share some important announcements before we start. I hope that all of you have your calendars ready. So you know that we have 3 levels, the Bala Gopal level, Krishna Balaram, and Radha Madhava level. So just in case you still don't have your calendars, you know, we shared it on the WhatsApp groups. We also sent a confirmation email. So there you can find all the calendars and as well the Purusottama Challenge manual, which shares how to start the Purusottama Challenge, what to do, how to break the Purusottama Challenge, and different other tips. Also gives you what activities to do for the calendars. We shared lots of shlokas with catchy melodies. So like songs and audios in our website, lots of stories. Also kirtan tutorials, how to play different things on the harmonium, Hare Krishna melodies. And like that, we have so many things on our website for you to check out the activities and have lots of fun. So now, can I get a thumbs up if you're in the Bala Gopal level? Okay, let's see all those thumbs up. Okay. Wow, okay, we got so many. So happy to see all of these, all of you. Wow. Okay, now can I get a smiley face if you're in the Krishna Balaram level? And can I get a love heart if you're in the Radha Madhava level? Wow, this is so awesome. We got so many of you. I'm really, really happy to see that you're taking this up with so much enthusiasm. And I wanted to also just make sure that all of you are on the WhatsApp group. Please make sure you can see the link on the registration form. So if you go back to the form, you can find that link. We're going to be sharing the activities daily on our WhatsApp groups. Also, sometimes we're going to have different crafts and different activities or different games on our sangas that you might need to prepare for. So it's really important that you ask your parents, or if you have a phone, if you're on the group, to check the messages every day so that you can be prepared for this challenge and for the sangas. And so the theme of our online sangas is Radha Krishna's pastimes on Govardhan Hill. So we're going to take a magical adventure and we're going to go to Govardhan Hill in these eight sangas, and we're going to visit different holy places like Radhakund, Manasi Ganga, Govardhan Hill. But today is a very, very special sanga, because before we enter this adventure, before we go to Radha Krishna's pastimes in Govardhan Hill, we're going to first learn about what is the story of this Purusottama month. Why are we celebrating this Purusottama month? Because we're doing this Purusottama challenge, so it's very important that we know why we're doing it, right? So that's what we're going to do today. So I want to also make sure that today that you have your japa bags ready. We're going to chant one round of japa together. And if you want to offer a lamp or a full arti, and as well, if you want to do a little kirtan, maybe you can just clap your hands, or if you have kartals or mridanga, or harmonium, or piano, any instrument, that's also great. So we're going to have 9 sangas in total for this Purusottama challenge every Wednesday and Saturday at different times. They will be 1.5 hours each, and we're going to have different teachers in these sanghas. So you're going to get to meet the Bhakti Kids team. So there's a lot of devotees involved in this Purushottam challenge. You might have seen me in the videos, but there's actually a whole group of us that are, doing this Purushottam challenge. So today I want to welcome a very wonderful teacher, Shivani Mataji. She's my close friend. We actually went to school together, and she's such a fun teacher and storyteller. She sings really beautifully. She plays the piano, mridanga, harmonium, guitar. She's so talented, and she does lots of dramas. She comes from Malaysia, and she is one of the teachers of the children's program there. So I'm sure you're going to have lots of fun. So can everyone, let me just unmute you all. Can everyone give a big Haribol to Shivani Mataji?
Bol Mataji. Hari Bol. Hari Bol Mataji.
Shivani Mataji?
Haribol, yes.
Haribol. So yeah, kids, now we're going to start our online Sangha, and Shivani Mataji will take it over from here, and she's going to share her screen. So yeah, get ready to have lots of fun on this Purushottam challenge.
Haribol, everyone. Welcome to the first Sangha of our Purushottam challenge. Are you all ready? Can I see a thumbs up from everyone if you're ready? Okay, nice. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, so this is going to be our schedule for the online sanghas. So we'll start with a short introduction, which we have just done. And then we'll have a japa session. We'll chant one round together, followed by a sloka with some explanation. Then we'll have a short presentation and story, and then a really fun activity related to the story. And then we'll have Aarti and Kirtan, where you all can participate from your homes. And last but not least, we have sharing time. This is when you guys get to voice out your thoughts or anything that you want to say. Okay? All right. So just before we start, we'll go over a few house rules for our sanghas. So for all our sanghas, please try to be punctual. Try to come at least maybe 5 minutes before we start. And it would be really great if you could all rename yourself according to your names. And yes, if you can, please turn on your webcams unless you don't have it or it's not working. And we will also be going live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you feel uncomfortable, you may turn them off, but otherwise we would really love that you turn it on. Okay, and always come prepared with your japa beads and also a lamp and aarti set. Okay, so just have them ready before class. If you don't have a japa bead bag, it's okay. You can just chant along with us. And also for the chat box, you can use it to ask any questions or leave comments, but try to restrict it to only what's related to our sanghas. Okay. And if you have any questions, you can use the raise hand option. And so it'll be easier for us to find you. Okay. Try to stay muted unless you have some question or comments, so we have no disruptions. Okay, and please be respectful to all the participants. Everyone here are devotees, and we should just have some manners when we talk to each other or communicate. And most importantly, I hope you all have lots of fun. Okay, all right. So now before we go to the sloka and chanting, we're going to seek blessings from Srila Prabhupada, who is actually the founder of our movement. Okay, all right. So can I get a volunteer to lead? Okay, how about Samanvita?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So you can recite the Sanskrit.
Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine.
Okay, very good. And let's have another person for the translation. How about Chitan? Can unmute yourself? Yeah. Can you read the translation?
Be sent unto His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krsna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
I
All right.
offer
All right. So now the next person, let's have Sadia.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Can you recite the Sanskrit first, please?
Yes. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachatya Deshatarine.
Okay, good. All right. So next person for the translation, how about Manashvi?
Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji. Our respectful obeisances are unto you, O spiritual master, servant of Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and delivering the Western countries, which are filled with impersonalism and voidism. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hi, Bo, so sorry. I think I had some connection issue. Okay, I'm back. Just give me a minute to share my screen again. Okay, all right. So where were we? All right, the translation, right? Okay. So who would like to recite the translation? How about Kripa Sindhudas? Okay.
Our respectful obeisances are unto you, O spiritual master, servant of Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries which are filled with impersonality and voidism.
And voidism. Yes, very good. Thank you. All right. Next, we have Panchatattva mantra. Okay, so this glorifies these 5 personalities over here. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's have Karuna.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Thank you, Mataji.
Haribo, thank you. Jai. All right, and now we'll just say the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra once. Okay, let's have Danishta.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai, thank you very much. Okay, so we seek the blessings of Shri Shri Radha Madhava and the Ashtashakis from Sridham Mayapur, as well as Shri Shri Panchatattva and Shri Shri Prahlad Narasimhadev. Okay, so now you can take out your japa beads. We'll start with our japa session. Okay, so for this japa session, I would like a volunteer to lead the chanting. Okay, so for the chanting, we want to make sure the pace is not too fast or not too slow. Okay, so you can start like this. After Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. then you can go like this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so a pace more or less like that would be good. Okay, so does anyone think they can do it? So it'll be 108 times. Okay, how about Brindarani? Okay, so let me unmute you. Okay, all right. So you can start us off. Everybody's ready with your japa bag? Okay, so you can begin, Brinda. Say it loud and clear for everyone to follow.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Continue.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare
Go on
Krishna
until 108.
Okay.
Yeah, go on until 108. So Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai. Okay, that's 108. And now we end with the Panchatattva mantra again. So can you say the Panchatattva mantra now? Jai Shri Krishna.
Shri Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Ribo. Thank you so much, Vrindarani. All right, and thank you everybody for chanting the one round of japa. All right. Did you like looking at all the beautiful pictures while chanting japa of Krishna and his devotees? Can I see a thumbs
Yes.
up? If you did, yes, great. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to our shloka time. Okay. Second. Okay,
I'm
so
here,
today,
Shivani.
I will. Okay, so today we are going to be reciting a shloka from chapter 15 in the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so chapter 15 is actually called Purusottama Yoga. Okay, which means the yoga of the Supreme Person. So chapter 15 is actually one of the recommended chapters to read during Purusottama Month. because it relates to Purushottam. Okay, so I'll teach you this sloka and we'll go line by line and you guys can repeat after me. Okay, does that sound good? All right, so here we go. Okay. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sanidishto Matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha Smriti jnanam apohanam cha Vedaischa sarve aham eva vedyo Vedaischa sarve aham eva vedyo Vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham Vedanta.
Veda videva chaham.
Okay, let's do it one more time. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sanidishto
Sarvasya chaham hridhi sanivishto.
Matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha
Mata smritir jnanam apohanam cha.
Vedaischa sarve aham eva vedyo
Vedaischa sarve aham eva vedyo.
Vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham
Vedanta krit veda videva chaham. Okay,
so did you guys get the tune? All right, so let's have one volunteer to recite this sloka. Can we have, let's see, Priyanshi?
Hare Krishna.
Hare
I am
Krishna.
seated. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas.
Chai, thank you. Actually, I wanted you to recite the Sanskrit, but you recited translation. It's okay. All right, thank you. Next, let's have another person to recite the Sanskrit. Okay, the one that me and Gorangi were reciting just now. Okay, so let's have maybe Durga.
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मताः स्मृतजनानम् अपोहन्ता चाह वेदाश्च सर्वैरहम् इति वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदाविद् एव चाहम्.
Haribo, thank you. Very good. Good try. Okay. All right. So we actually have a really fun song for the translation, so it's easier to remember. Okay, so I will sing it once for you. Oops, I think someone. Okay, so I will sing it once for you, and then we can try part by part. All right. Okay. All right. So this is how it goes. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas. Okay, so that's the song. All right, so let's try to repeat part by part. Okay, so the first part. Okay, ready? I am seated. Your turn.
I am seated
In everyone's heart,
in everyone's heart,
and from me comes
and from me comes
remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness.
remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness.
By all the Vedas,
By all the Vedas,
I am to be known.
I am to be known.
Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta.
Indeed, I'm the compiler of Vedanta.
And I am the knower of the Vedas.
And I'm the knower of the Vedas.
Okay, so that's the song. Did you guys like it? Can I see a thumbs up if you like the song? Okay, great. So we'll actually record a video for you for this sloka and song, so then you can practice it at home. And if you'd like, you can actually send us a video of you reciting this sloka and the translation song. Okay. All right. So now we shall talk about this sloka a little bit. Okay. So in this sloka, Krishna is saying that he is seated in everyone's heart. Okay. So how is Krishna seated in everyone's heart? Okay. So as you all know, all of us are actually spirit souls. Okay. And not just in humans, but also animals and fish and birds. Can you see in this picture here, the shining little things inside everybody? So that is actually somebody else sitting inside of us. Okay, so our soul in Sanskrit is called Atma. So there's somebody else also inside us who is called the super soul. Can you guess what the Sanskrit is for super soul? If soul is Atma, what do you think super soul is? You can write in the chat, or yeah, if you have the answer, let me see. Okay, maybe I'll unmute. Okay, how about Sandhya? Do you know what the super soul is called in Sanskrit?
Yes, Mataji. Paramatma.
Very good. Okay, so it is called the Paramatma. Okay, so Paramatma is actually a form of Krishna that is inside every living entity. Okay, so as the Paramatma, Krishna also gives us three things. Does anyone remember what those three things are from the sloka? Okay, how about Tungavidya and Gopakumar? Or Kalyani?
Yes, Mataji, it is remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness.
Very good. Okay, you have a very good memory. So yes, you're right. It is remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. Okay, so Krishna is actually so kind that whatever we do in this life, whatever devotional service, especially that we have started, we get to continue from where we left off in our next birth. Okay, so Krishna gives us knowledge to continue, and he also gives us remembrance of what Krishna consciousness we have done in the previous life. And Krishna also gives us forgetfulness. Okay, this might be something unusual, right? To give someone forgetfulness. Okay, it sounds like a bad thing, but actually Krishna is doing us a big favor. Why? Because in our previous lives, we have so many things that we have done so many things in our previous lives, and to remember all of it will really make us go crazy, right? So so that is why Krishna actually gives us forgetfulness. So we forget all of that, and we just focus on taking the steps to go closer to him. Okay, so these are the three things that Krishna gives us. And okay, Can everyone hear me? All right, so sorry about that. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, we were talking about how Krishna says he's the compiler of Vedanta. Okay, so the Vedanta is actually the Vedas or the Vedic scriptures. Okay, does anyone know the name of this person here who has actually compiled all our Vedas? How about Aditi? Do you know? Who is the person who has actually compiled all our Vedas?
Ved Vyas ji.
Come again? Veda Vyasji? Is that what he said? Yes? Yes. Okay. So yes, the person here is actually called Veda Vyas or Vyasadev. Okay. So Vyasadev is actually the author of all the Vedas. Okay, including Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. So many scriptures are actually compiled and put together by Vyasadev, and he is actually the literary incarnation of Lord Krsna himself. So that's why Krishna says in the sloka that he is the compiler of Vedanta. All right. Okay, so why do we have the Vedas? Okay, why does Krishna give us the Vedas? There's so many things in the scriptures. So, but why did he actually give it to us? Okay, so there are two main reasons. The first reason is to give the right direction to people so that they can properly mold their lives and come back home, back to Godhead. Okay, so even though there are so many things in the Vedas, but as long as we understand the true meaning of the Vedas, then we have actually understood the essence of all the Vedas. Okay, so the conclusion of all the Vedas is actually that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so if we understand this, then it is said that we understand the Vedas. Okay, so that's Krishna, and yes, his incarnation is also as Vyasadev, as the compiler of Vedanta Sutra. Okay, so Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya, has actually recommended us to study specific scriptures. Okay, so all of us can actually study the Bhagavad Gita, all right, which is actually spoken by Krishna himself to Arjuna, and also Srimad Bhagavatam, which has lots of beautiful stories about the Lord and his devotees. Okay, so even though, yeah, there are so many scriptures, Srila Prabhupada said, if we just actually focus on this and read this, that is already good enough. Okay, because it's sufficient to know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and what we should do in this world so we can go back to Godhead. All right. Okay, so that's a little bit about the sloka. Okay, so now we shall go to our next topic, which is Purusottama Month. Okay, so this whole month is dedicated to Lord Krsna and Srimati Radharani. So first we shall actually introduce what Purusottama Month is. Okay, so let's see. Purusottama Month is a special month that occurs only once every 3 years. Okay, only once every 3 years. Okay, so why does it occur? Well, our Vedic system actually follows 2 calendars. Okay, we have the lunar calendar as well as the solar calendar. Okay, so the lunar calendar follows the moon and the solar calendar is based on the sun. Okay, and there is actually a slight difference in the time taken for the moon and the sun to complete their orbits. Okay, the time where they actually go around. Okay, so the sun, for the sun, it takes about 365 point something days. And for the moon, it takes about 354 point something days. So there is a difference of about 11 days. Okay, so by the end of 3 years, okay, by the end of 3 years, if you take 11 and times by 3, you will get about 30 plus days, right? Which is equivalent to about a month. So there's a whole month difference every 3 years. Okay, so what if this happens, you might ask. Okay, so imagine this. If this were to happen every year, every year in a row, our calendar would actually look a lot different than how we usually see it. Okay, so now our festivals more or less happen around the same time every year, right? We usually have Janmashtami in August, September. We have Nrsimha Chaturdasi around May, June. But because of this difference, if this were to go on, the festivals in the calendar would start to run. So it's actually interesting. If this were to happen, maybe Janmashtami could be in January one year, maybe Nrsimha Chaturdasi could be in September one year. So everything would be like, running across the calendar. Okay, so it would be kind of chaotic and a little crazy. So to solve this, okay, that's why we have an extra month to add to our calendar every 3 years. Okay, so the extra month is added, and this extra month is actually called Purusottama Month. Okay, so what Purusottama Month does is that every 3 years, it kind of resets everything, so it doesn't run too much, and everything is more or less going to happen around the same time. Okay, so and specifically, it happens around every 32 months, 16 days, and 8 kadis. Kadis here is a measurement, and 1 kadi is about 24 minutes. Okay, so this is the scientific explanation behind Purusottama Month. So it wasn't just a random month that decided to appear. There is a reason behind it, a very good reason actually. Okay, so that was Purusottama Month and what it's all about. So that was the science behind it. So now let's go to understanding what it is from a spiritual aspect. So Purusottama Month is actually a period that is most favorable for spiritual upliftment. Okay, so you can get a lot of benefits by doing something devotional during Purusottama Month. Okay, but it is also called Malamas or dirty month by the performers of Karmakanda. Karmakanda are people who perform fruitive activities just to get some material benefit. Okay, so they don't like this month because whatever they try to do for material benefits, they cannot get it during this month. Okay, so they call it the dirty month. But our acharyas actually say that it is called Malamasa because devotional activities performed in this month can actually destroy the dirt and contamination caused by the sins. Okay, and Purusottama Month is also called Adhika Mas or extra Mas because Lord Krsna has actually placed all his potencies, mercy, blessings, and much more in this month. Okay, and it's so potent and so powerful that you can get 1,000 more times the results from doing any devotional service. Okay, whether you light a lamp or you offer a flower to Krishna or you chant for Krishna, you get 1,000 times more the benefit than any other month. It's even more powerful than Kartik month. Okay, so it is also called Krishna's favorite month, and of all months, Purushottam is Krishna's favorite. And in the Gita, he also says that he celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as that supreme person, Purushottam. So Purushottam is actually another name of Krishna, which just means the supreme person. Okay, and there's also another form of Krishna known as Lord Jagannath, who is also known as Purushottam. Has anybody been to Jagannath Puri? Can I see a show of hands? Who has been to Jagannath Puri? Wow, 39, 40. Wow, so many people has visited Jagannath Puri. Nice. So Jagannath Puri actually is also known as Purushottam Dham. Okay, so it's the land of the supreme person, Lord Jagannath. And just as Krishna is the supreme among nations, Purushottam is also the supreme and holiest among all the other months. Okay, so Krishna has bestowed his very special mercy upon this month. Okay, so now we are going to discuss a very nice story about how Purusottama Month came to be. Okay, So why was Krishna especially favorable to Purusottama month? What is so special about this Purusottama month, okay, compared to the other months? All right, so now we are going to discuss the story. Okay, so once upon a time, by the arrangement of Providence, an extra month came into this world, and everyone took this month to be most inauspicious. Okay, they saw it just like stool. Okay, and just as one should not touch stool, this month was also seen as untouchable. Okay, nobody wanted to have anything to do with this month. And it was constantly unprotected and blasphemed and just rejected by everyone because they thought it was an improper time for any religious or auspicious activities. Okay, so being so rejected by all the human beings and constantly only hearing bad words, the personality of this month, okay, the month actually has, each month has their own personality, and the same goes for this Adhika Mas. So the personality of this month became very sad upon hearing all this criticism. Okay, so one day she couldn't take it anymore. So she decided to go to Lord Vishnu's abode in Vaikuntha. Okay, so she went there to explain her sorrowful situation to the Lord. And seeing Lord Vishnu there on his Simhasan, she fell down at his lotus feet in a mood of sorrow and grief. Tears were falling profusely from her eyes, and she offered some prayers to the Lord. Okay, so now I would like someone to volunteer to read what this personality actually said to Lord Vishnu. Okay, how about Gorangi? Okay, can you read this, please?
I am helpless. I have been rejected.
And blasphemed
By all people of the world. Please protect me. Please show me your mercy. Please don't be indifferent towards me.
Yes, very good. Okay, so she was really crying her heart out. She was begging Lord Vishnu to help her. Okay, so now let's see what Lord Vishnu says. Okay, let's have Cheshta Goya.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Do not lament. I shall give you protection from all of your miseries. Please stop crying. It is not proper to lament after taking shelter of my lotus feet.
Okay, so upon being appeased by Lord Vishnu in this way, the personality of this extra month continued to explain. All right, so let's see what she goes on to say. Let's have Akshaya and Purva. Maybe you can take turns to read.
Oh Lord, you know my painful condition. No one is in a more miserable situation in these three worlds than I.
First of all the other months, years, days, nights, directions, etc. are being protected by you, and so they are always moving fearlessly in their unique, charming moods.
But I, an extra month, don't have any name, nor any protector, nor a husband to give me shelter. All the demigods and human beings has rejected me for any auspicious activities.
Yes, okay, so she explained to Lord Vishnu about her pitiful condition. Okay, every single month they are all, protected by Vishnu, and they are all, moving fearlessly, but only she was left out. She doesn't even have a name nor a husband to get shelter from. Okay, so saying this, she was so upset, and she repeatedly said, I just want to die, I just want to die, I just want to die. And saying this, she actually fainted at the feet of Lord Vishnu. Okay, so after she fainted, Lord Vishnu requested Garuda, who is actually his Vimana or carrier, to fan her to make her regain consciousness. So after some time, she got up and then began to speak. She said, "O Lord of the universe, I am in need of your shelter. Please protect me." Okay, all right. So then Lord Vishnu told the extra month. Let's have Krishna Priya.
Lord Vishnu told the extra month, "Oh child, please don't
lament.
Please don't lament. Your misery will be finished very soon. Get up and come with me to your Goloka Vrindavana, which is unattainable even to great yogis. Goloka is the abode of Lord Sri Krishna. Here Lord Sri Krishna is in his two-handed form, surrounded by gopis, and is enjoying his eternal pastime. The Supreme Sri Krishna of Goloka will deliver you from all your miseries. Please come with me.
Okay, so this is Lord Vishnu's solution for this Adhika Mas. Okay, so what he said that she should go with him to Goloka Vrindavan, which is Lord Krishna's eternal abode in the spiritual world. Okay, so from Vaikuntha over here, can you see? From Vaikuntha, they travel to Krishna Loka or Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, and from a distant place, Lord Vishnu and Mala Mas observed the effulgence of Goloka. The dazzling effulgence automatically forced the Mala Masa to close her eyes. And therefore, keeping the extra month behind him, Lord Vishnu proceeded further until they reached the main gate of Goloka. There, the doorkeeper paid his respects to him. Okay, having reached the supreme abode, Lord Vishnu met Lord Sri Krishna, who was surrounded by many devoted gopis. Okay, and Lord Vishnu, the husband of Ramadevi, paid his obeisances to Lord Sri Krishna. Then he made the extra month also offer obeisances at the lotus feet of Krishna, even though she was still crying very loudly. Can you see her over here? She was still so upset. She was crying and crying. Okay. Oh, I think someone unmute. Okay. Okay. So let's see what happens next. Okay. So having said these words, Lord Vishnu remained standing in front of Lord Krishna with folded hands. Okay, so Lord Vishnu came to Krishna and said, "Oh Lord Sri Krishna, look who I have brought here. She's so upset and she's crying her heart out." So immediately Sri Krishna asked, "Why is she crying? She is in Goloka Vrindavan. How can she be crying in Goloka Vrindavan?" So hearing these words, Vishnu got up from his seat and started explaining about the miserable condition of this extra month. Okay, so he begged him to please protect this unprotected month. There is no one except for you, Lord Krishna, who can save this extra month from her hellish condition and give her full protection. Okay, all right, so now let's see what Lord Purusottama Sri Krishna says. Okay, let's have some more volunteers. Okay, maybe the first paragraph, let's have Aditi Vashish.
Purushottam Sri Krishna said, "O Vishnu, you have done a very great deed by bringing this extra month to me. You will become even more famous for performing this act because you have accepted this Malmas. I will also accept her. I shall make this poor extra month just like me in quality, famous opulence, realization, success, and in giving meditation to the devotees. This month will become equally potent to me. I am bestowing all of my divine qualities in this abused month, named after me, and Mrs. This month will be famous as Purushottam month in this world. O Janardhan, now she has imbued my qualities. I myself will become the husband and protector of this Purushottam month, and being equal to me. This month will be the master of all months. Now, this month will become worshipable by one and all. Everyone should pay their obeisance to her. Everyone should worship her. This month is equally as powerful as me to give any type of benediction to its observer. The worshipper of this month will be able to burn all his pastful reactions to ashes, and after enjoying a blissful in the material realm, he will return back to the Godhead. Hare
Very
Krishna
good.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is Lord Krishna's special mercy upon Purushottam month. Okay, he has named this month after his own name and also bestowed upon her all his qualities and powers. Okay, so this is the benedictions that Purushottam month received from Lord Krishna himself. Okay, so we have just a little bit more. How about Sanvi?
O fortunate person who follows my instructions and observes this Purushottam month properly, and in a faithful way worships me, will attain fame, opulence, and a good son in every very life. After enjoying a happy life, he will return back to Goloka Dham by following my instructions. Everyone should worship the sacred month. I have made it best among all the months. O husband of Rama Devi, Vishnu, give up all kinds of mental speculation about this extra month. Just take the Purushottam month with you to your Vakunta abode.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, so this is what Lord Krishna has instructed to Vishnu about Purushottam month. Okay, so upon hearing all these benedictions by Lord Krishna, Purushottam month became so happy and so grateful, and she felt satisfied at last. Okay, so then with a very grateful heart, she departed with Lord Vishnu to Vaikuntha. All right, so that is the story of Purushottam month and why it is considered the most auspicious month among all other months. Purushottama Masa ki jai. Okay, so now everybody understands about Purushottam month and how it came to be. Okay, so now to see if you guys were paying attention in our class, we have a really fun activity called charades. Okay, so the traditional way of playing is by acting out certain words and letting your friends guess, right? But in this charades, it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. Okay, so at every round, we will have 3 players. So the first person will be the person who will guess the word, and they must look away from the screen. Okay, so you got to face your back to the screen until I tell you it's okay to look back. And then the other 2 people will look at the word that I've given you. Okay, and then once you have looked at it, you have to explain to your friend what the word is without mentioning any part of the word at all. Okay, and also you can't give any translations, whether in Hindi or Tamil or Malay, no other language is allowed to help. Okay, so let's see an example. Okay, so for example, maybe the word is butter. Okay, so how am I going to explain butter for my friend to guess? You can say something like, Krishna loves to eat this, or the gopis churn this for Krishna, or it comes from cows. Okay, so this is what you have to say to help your friend guess. Okay, but you cannot say things like, oh, it's called makan. It's another word for makan. No, you can't say that because it is a direct translation. Okay, so you just gotta explain in another way. Okay, does everyone understand? Can I see a thumbs up if you understand how to play this game? All right. Okay, so we have a few rounds. So I'll choose the first 3 people now. Okay, let's have Karuna. Okay, Karuna Jisha. Okay, I'll just unmute you as I say your name. And maybe Tungavidya. Okay, so Karuna, Jisha, and Tungavidya. Okay, so in this round, it's your turn. All right, so Karuna, would you like to be the one to guess the word? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so now can I please ask you to turn your back to the laptop so you can't see the word. Okay, so, okay, continue facing the back until I say it's okay. And I put my laptop. Okay, 1 second, yeah. Okay, I'm back. All right. Okay, so sorry. Who is the 3 people? Who did I ask to turn around just now? No,
Karuna.
who did I? Karuna, yeah. Okay, sorry. Karuna, keep your back turned away from the laptop. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So ready, Jisha and Tungavidya. I'm going to show you the word now very quickly, and you have to explain what it is to her. Okay. All right. So this is your word. Got it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now, Karuna, you can turn back to the screen. Okay, so everyone else must be quiet. Okay, so Jisha and Tungavidya, you can explain to Karuna for her to try and guess.
So he has 4 hands. It is another incarnation of Krishna.
Vishnu?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. You got it. Well done. Okay, so everyone understands this is how you play. Okay, all right. So now the next 3 people. Let's have Kushagra. Kushagra.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Pranav, and also maybe Charuhashini. Okay. All right, so just unmute yourself. Okay, so Pranav, are you okay to be the one to guess?
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Okay, so turn your back. I want to see your back. The screen, yeah. So don't look forward. Okay, no peeking. All right, ready?
Yeah, yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Okay. All right, so keep your back turned. Pranav, you got to turn it back until I tell you. Okay, don't look, don't look. Okay, so Kushagra and Charuhashini, this is your word. All right, so now you have to. Okay, so Kushagra and Charuhashini, you can start explaining.
It is Golok Vrindavan.
You can't say the word because that is the word that he has to guess. Yeah, you have to remember. Yeah, you can't say the word that was in the card. So yeah, it was Goloka, but you had to say something like, oh, this is where Krishna lives. So, you know, this is the highest planet in the spiritual world. Something like that. Okay, it's okay. All right. Okay, let's have the next round with the next 3 people. Okay, let's see who else has their hand up. Tejashri. Okay. Tejashri and Tulsi Manjari. And Arpita. Okay, so you understand how to play, right? Okay, so Tulsi Manjari, can you guess the word?
Okay.
All right, so turn your back. Turn your back, no peeking, no peeking. Okay, the other 2, wait, hold on. So this is the next word, okay? Arpita and Tejashri, got it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now, okay, you can turn around. Tulsi Manjari, you can turn around. Okay, now start explaining, go.
Krishna stole their clothes.
From the gopis.
Gopis, yes, very good. You got it. All right, next, let's have Drona. Drona from United States of America. Okay, so you can unmute yourself and let's have Sulaksha and Navneet. Okay, all right, so Navneet, can you turn your back? Yes, okay, for this round? Okay, all right, so this is the word. Okay, got it?
Okay.
Okay, Navneet, turn around. Okay, start explaining.
Okay, so it is something black.
Something black. Okay, anything else you can say about it?
It has big eyes.
Jagannath.
Jagannath, yes, very good. You got
Correct.
it. Yes, Jagannath is famous for having big eyes. He's always excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I think we have another word. So let's have maybe Gaurav Vardhan. Gaurav Vardhan, Sambrita. And
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna and Riyansh. Okay. All right. So Samrita, you want to guess?
Yes, ma'am.
Turn around, please. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay. Ready? Gaurav and Riyansh. Okay, this is your word. Okay. All right. Got it? Okay, Samrita, turn back. Okay, go.
The one is the compiler of
Can you repeat it once again? It's not clear.
the one who is the compiler of Vedas.
Companion of Sri Krishna.
Compiler of Vedanta. Please say.
Vyasa, Vedavyas.
Vyasadeva,
Yeah.
Vedavyas. Yes, very good.
Yeah,
Okay.
very good.
That's from the sloka. Okay, sorry. So we do have one more actually. Okay. Let's see who hasn't tried yet. Radhika. Radhika Charan. And let's see, Fiona. Fiona and Deep. Hare Krishna. Okay, so let's see. Who wants to guess? Fiona, you want to guess?
Sure, why not?
Okay, turn around. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay, ready? Okay, the two of you, this is your word. Okay, got it? Okay, so Radhika and Deep, you can start explaining. Fiona, you can turn around. Okay, what is this? How can you describe it? Radhika? Are you unmute?
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, okay, so you can explain, right? You saw the picture just now I showed you? So can you explain? You didn't see it? Really? Deep, did you see it?
Mataji.
Yeah.
It's still in the question marks sign.
Oh, okay. No, okay. Sorry. Then Fiona, turn back again. Let me show it to them again. All right. So Deep and Radhika, this is the word. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, okay, explain to Fiona. Turn around, Fiona. What is it?
It's an eagle.
Okay, it's an eagle. So what eagle is that, Fiona? What's special about this eagle? What did it do?
Who is Vishnu Bahana?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, Vishnu's Vimana. Okay, anyone else who remembers the name? Who didn't see it? It starts with a G. Maybe we can help you, Fiona. It starts with a G. Any idea? Okay, so never mind. Deep, you can say the answer out loud.
Who is Vishnu Bahana? And who is Vishnu Bahana?
It's okay. You can
And
say
he
the
is
word out. Yeah. So Vishnu's Vimana, or his carrier, is actually Garuda. Okay, so he is the famous eagle carrier of Lord Vishnu. And do you remember in the story, he actually fanned Purusottama Month when she fainted in front of Lord Vishnu. Okay, all right, so that's the end of our game. Okay, we'll play more games in the following Sangas. And now it is time for Aarti and Kirtan. Okay, so do you guys all have your lamps ready or your Aarti sets? Can I see a show of hands? You can put your hand up if you have some lamps ready for offering. Okay, and we'll just sing a simple Maha Mantra, okay, for maybe about 5 times while everyone shows the lamp. Okay, so you can all go and take your lamps out or your Aarti sets and get ready. Okay, so we have a mini altar here. We have Radha Madhava, Nrsimhadev, Panchatattva, and our Guru Parampara. So yeah, can I have a volunteer to lead the kirtan while everyone shows lamp? How about Champaka Manjari, Dasi? Would you like to lead? Would you like to sing? Short kirtan? No? Okay. All right. How about Toshani Gorangi? Would you like to sing? No, also? Okay, who would like to sing? There's a lot of hands up. Let's see. Ananya, okay, I see you with your mridanga. Okay, so you can lead kirtan for us, Ananya?
No, ma'am.
Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Is it okay? Oh, no. Oh, you said no. Oh, no. Okay, another person. Radhika Priya. Just a simple Hare Krishna tune. Yeah?
Say Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Right. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for leading the kirtan. So did you all get to offer a lamp to any altar? Very good. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so we've done our Aarti and Kirtan, and now we will move on to sharing time. Okay, so if anybody has any thoughts, you can quickly share them now. Yeah, just raise your hand first, and then I can choose, and you can say anything that you want or anything that you feel about today's class or Purusottama Month in general. Okay, all right, how about Sri Radha? Would you like to say anything? Wait, Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Actually, I have this book of full Vrindavan. Yes.
Oh, wow. It's a beautiful picture of Krishna and Balaram. So it's all about Vrindavan?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Okay, nice. Anyone else would like to share something? Gopali Ghosh? Oh, wait, just unmute first. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
I just wanted to tell you thank you for this amazing session, for this Purushottam challenge.
Oh, thank you so much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I'm glad you
It helped us
enjoyed it.
growing Krishna consciousness so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
All right. Hare Krishna. Let's have another one, maybe. Vrindavan Leela. Did you say anything? Would you like to share anything?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Would you like to share?
I loved your class. I love the activity.
Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear it. I hope to see you in more sanghas. Haribol. Thank you. Okay. All right. Maybe one final person. How about Satyabhama and Krishna Leela?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much for this Sanga. I found it really interesting.
It was really fun. And I loved it so much, and I loved the japa a lot. It was really fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Haribol, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Glad to hear from you guys. Okay. And for those of you who we didn't get to hear from, you can actually send us pictures of yourself or videos explaining about something from Purusottama Month, or it can even be of you singing a sloka or doing some kirtan. And all you have to do is just use the hashtag Purushottama Challenge, and you can tag us on any one of our social media pages. We've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, CDM website. So you can actually stay in touch with us, and we'll also post a lot of exciting things for you to try during Purusottama Month. Okay, so you can stay in touch by following us on all these pages. And if you would like to share any more testimonials about Purushottam Challenge and your experience, you can do it in either a short written message or even a 30-second video. We would be really grateful. And you can actually do this by contacting Achintapriya Mataji. Okay, this is her WhatsApp number. She's actually the WhatsApp group admin. So if you guys are in the WhatsApp group, you can just reach out to her. All right, does that sound good? Okay. All right, so with that, we have reached the end of our first Sangha for Purushottam Challenge. And our next one will be this Saturday on the 22nd of July from 3 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. This is Indian Standard Timing. So you have to check on your own for your own respective time zones. All right. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so I hope to see you guys all there. Next week, we'll be doing something interesting, and you'll get some updates later on in your WhatsApp group about it. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. I wish you all a very happy Purushottam month and all the best in all your endeavors for this month. Haribol, thank you. Hang on, let me just try to. Haribol, thank you. Okay.
Thank you,
Krishna
Mataji.
Thank you for this wonderful session.
Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
The class is very good.
Krishna Mataji. Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna
The class is so nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you Mataji.
Mataji.
Thank you Mataji.
Krishna Mataji. I love this season very much. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you Mataji. Thank you Mataji. Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Thank you for the class.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you Mataji.
Thank you for the class.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
चल लीव हो गया अभी हमें लीव होना है
Thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Accept my humble obeisance and take the seat. I love this season very much. Thank you.
Krishna Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna Mataji.
Mataji, I have lots of Srimad Bhagavatam books.
Wow, you have all the cantos? Who's that? Huh? That's nice. So you can actually read it and learn a lot about Krishna's pastimes with his devotees. Yeah, and you can also share it with your family. Okay? Three sisters, Haribol.
Bye, Mataji.
Bye. Thank you.
Krishna Mataji.
Krishna.
Thank
you. Andit here. Haribol.